looks like we're back with a numbered episode for once. It's not Fall Anniversary anymore. Oh, boo-hoo. But Fall Anniversary has officially concluded, and so I guess I need to get a move on. I'm gonna do some quick pack up stuff first. Maybe removing that portal might be a good idea. I'm not gonna be here for that long. I gotta do some stuff. I want to get rid of or do some quick housework. Not much. The aim is to leave. Okay, I just need to burn this stuff. Don't need it. I got all the stuff I need on me. But that's how we start the episode, by getting rid of all our previous progress from the outpost. But yeah, hey guys, we're back, and yeah, we're gonna set off on the journey yet again, because yeah, it's been a few days. This actually wound up being the same length as Outpost 1, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I should just move this or get rid of it. I don't really care. I haven't gotten rid of stuff from an outpost before, but this is, I don't really have a storage room here. It's kind of just moved, splattered all about, so I can probably just get rid of it. Ah, there. Oh, look at all my precious resources. I don't even know how many resources it takes to lag the game, because it's not lagging right now. Oh, goodbye. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Oh, goodbye to the iron. I figured I'd do this just so it's nice and clean if I ever come back here. It is an outpost, but I think next time I'll hide my stuff a bit better. I didn't really feel I was very good to leave this stuff here, so okay. I'll just leave that. Yeah, I guess I'll grab that one. No, I'll keep the bed actually, because it's got my spawn saved to it in case I die. Well, what's the time of day? Is it the sun almost set? No. Okay. Because I wanted to just go over to that bed. Oh, I guess I could disconnect this land bridge now. Probably won't be dealing with that again. Okay, it's looking pretty good. But yeah, this is Outpost 3 in case you guys missed it. The Farlands anniversary event, 2 weeks long, which is pretty good. We got this weird Herobrine tower thing that I built with this summoning thing, this shrine. And this is also doubles as the monument shrine, so yeah, it's a little bit different to the other two. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Spiral staircase, kind of wizardy tower, old fashioned. Okay, well, I guess since, yeah, I guess I'll just set off. I don't know. There's a bed right there too. I guess I'll grab that bed. Don't worry about it. We'll just go. I'll get rid of that flint and steel. The journey is back on that outpost. I made a pretty quick work of that outpost. Guess you can take one good look at it before we go back to nothingness for God knows how long, probably, you know, months. So yeah, goodbye Outpost 3. I guess that's the one. Look at that, the iconic outpost with the glass window, skylight, and the sandstone and purple wool. How amazing. But yeah, I guess we ought to set off. Oh, I wanted to, okay, whatever. Maybe I'll head back and do that I wanted to do one thing. I mean, it might turn to the evening and I can sleep and just do a new day, but I wanted to continue adding the railing. That's what I forgot about. I knew I was forgetting something leaving it. I was like, I think I'm forgetting something, and that's what I wanted to do, is fix the railing. So that's all I'll do. Work my way through these spruce trees, which I will never chop. Okay. Actually, I can just add this back. Yeah, what I wanted to do before I set off was do this. It's very simple, but it's effective. Oh, don't need to do that. There. Just because I already started it and I didn't want to, you know, not have it done. There. Now it's all cohesive. Get rid of that. There. All right. I think we're ready now. I got plenty of flint. The sun is probably setting, so I'm gonna go over to our bed here, and I'll I guess I kind of give a bit of a rundown as to what happened the Farland anniversary. So I won't explain a whole lot. I'm just gonna say a few things. It was 2 weeks. We ended with the outpost here. I think I ended up going about 270,000 blocks in the 14 days of Farland anniversary, and there was plenty of memorable moments for sure in the Farland anniversary, as with the series in general, but I feel like especially for the Farland anniversary, due to the amount of commentary there was, and I really did a lot of commentary, so this will probably be the last one for a while, and I mean it this time. Well, like usually it's like only like a few days between commentaries anyway, but it's just been all commentary. So I'm gonna try and cool off a little. So the journey might be a bit slower, but I'm gonna at least try and make some level of progress from day to day, as per the usual. Come on, I gotta sleep. Okay, I think this is what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to change my layout a little bit. Have this there. Have this bow in my inventory, but we are ready to go. Let's set off. Leave this blasted outpost and set off to the Farlands for the, I don't even know how many times it's been now. I can cheer you. Alright. And now I'm walking with purpose, yet again. It was a lot of fun, the Farland anniversary. But I'm glad we're back to the normal episodes. I can keep it going forever. I'm glad I'm back to the normal numbered episodes and back to the journeying. It's always nice after a good few days at an outpost to get back to the same old. What I've been used to for, the 1 year plus. I don't know how long I'll stream today, actually. Like, I usually say that, but I really don't, because I'm tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. So I'm probably gonna make this one a shorter one. At least, like, maybe more like an hour or something, or two. We'll see. Because I may just, well, that's kind of the dilemma, is that if I hop on Java, I feel like I'm going to be on Java until like 12 again. But I'll figure something out. Yeah, we're back to the walking. Yes, Cherry. Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I also don't want to take damage. That's right. That's this new thing I've decided. Oh, okay. I'll try not to fall and take fall damage and whatnot. I think I want to try and commit to it this time. I don't think I've said that before. I wanna try this time. But I guess only time will tell for that. Much like a lot of things in this world, apparently. Yeah, not much news, of course. I've kind of talked about most of it on stream. I mean, it's been the same old for me. Working and doing the odd stream. I've been trying out. Oh, see, there it is again. So I've been trying out some new games lately. Well, at least some. I've been playing, going back to an older game I had that I haven't played in a long time, and then I was checking out a few others today. Yeah, it's nice to be able to go back to other games because I hadn't really played other games for the longest time there. It was really just Minecraft, and it's nice to go to other stuff. Try some other stuff out. This is kind of cool. I don't even trust myself to walk down here. I know I'm going to take fall damage. I'm going to really start hammering down on that. Because I want to try and make the best out of the gear I have. That's what I've decided. Executive decision. It's like 3 pillars kind of thing. That's kind of cool looking. First outpost screenshot. Oh boy. How riveting. Oh, let me kill some chickens. Need the feathers. But yeah, I had the day off today, but I didn't get to a whole lot. I more or less just kind of spent the morning relaxing, like actually relaxing and not even like playing anything. I relaxed and then got a haircut and then came back home and had some lunch. Then what did I do after that? I think after that I played some Stardew. That's what I've been playing. Stardew Valley. Started a new save in that. And I played it for a good few hours already. It's starting to be quite a bit of fun. And then I tried out a new city builder after that. I got a new one. It's called High Rise City. Definitely it's quite a different take on it compared to the popular ones. But I like it. I'm gonna go back to it because I want to see how the game progresses, even if it's quite a little weird, like micromanaging with all the resources you have to make and whatnot. Like it's all very like involved, the process with the industry and stuff in that game. But yeah, I was trying that out, and then I was just kind of doing some other stuff recently. Oh, I also was editing. That's right. That's what I was doing before I went for my haircut. I was doing some editing. Oh, really? Yeah, that's why I see. That's why I want to play Stardew, because I've never beaten the game. I've never gotten very far in the game. So I want to start doing that with some of my games. Oh, that is also really cool looking. Gee. That's what I've decided to do. And I think, yeah, either after stream today, I'll probably do something else. Like, I'm not gonna have this go right to when I go to bed, because I got a good few hours to do stuff, and I probably will just do like an hour or two of this, and then an hour and a bit of something else. Just because I want to actually get some sleep, because I'm pretty tired. I went to bed fairly late last night because I was doing a bunch of stuff. What was I doing last night? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was the journey to the Farlands, Farland anniversary stuff. That's right. I was doing some real I stayed up late doing that because Java. I ended up playing on Java for a while. Of course, you know that, Cherry. And then I did the Farland anniversary stream after that. And then I went to bed pretty much right after that. But still. Oh, it's nice having diamond again at least. How am I doing for gear? Well, I'm doing good actually. Because the armor I had from the beginning of Outpost 3. So it's got a little bit of wear on it from sorts of shenanigans going on with the damage at the Outpost. So I'm gonna try and be a bit more aware. Although it's mostly probably due to no commentary because I usually have like split attention sometimes, and then I fall or whatever. But I'll try not to do that, or at least try and better manage it. I just want to make the best out of the gear, I think. Although that could just be I don't want to do Outposts very often, part of me talking. Although that was a very long-standing thing where I was just like, I gotta not do Outposts every like one, because if you do out like stop and do a base whenever you like, whenever you feel like it. I mean, for me it happens to work because I apparently like to walk for long stretches of time. But yeah, it's challenging. Because if you do settle a lot, then you're really taking a lot of time away from the journey. And my method is okay. Like it's, like usually a multi-day project is what an outpost is for me, where I'm, mining and building something. I usually like to do some kind of cool idea just for the heck of it. I don't really know what I envisioned at the beginning for like an outpost. I might have even envisioned like something a lot more simple, like not even like each outpost having its own theme, more or less just like a box, much like I guess Uno. Probably even more simple than that, like just like a hut in the ground, just mining, and then that's it. Which I think that'd be the most efficient way. And that's how I've done it. I did it that once with when I had no patience to do an outpost. But yeah, it just kind of happens the way it does. Because yeah, usually the diamonds are telling of how I really stop. Because I'm like, oh, an outpost would be kind of neat, but I'm usually not really all that driven to do it. Oh, what is it with this terrain? It's great looking. Phenomenal today. Getting like all the... Okay, I'm not getting a screenshot of that. I've gotten enough screenshots in such a short amount of time. So that is cool. Yeah, I guess it's probably good enough time for me to start getting on the walking grind again, because if I want to get to the Farlands, I at least gotta do a little bit of walking. Quite a bit actually. It's still 8 million blocks or so to go. So yeah, it's gonna be a grind certainly. And given how I've walked, like, I guess oh, let's see, there I go again. I'll try and be a bit more aware of when I take damage and try and avoid it about that. But what was I saying? I keep switching around and I'm losing my conversations. Guess I'm a bit scatterbrain this evening, but I guess I am a little bit all the time. 8 million easy. Alright, I was trying to think of how many blocks I've walked on camera. So what, in like 180 episodes I've walked, because where I start, I was 1.5 million and now we're at 4. That's 2.5 million in 180 episodes. So 8 million. That's gonna be a few hundred episodes. That's my estimate, is that there's probably gonna be a few hundred more episodes. I mean, with the exception of like, you know, longer episodes, you know, like marathons. I don't know if I got any more of those in me for August here. There's only like a few more weeks left of quote unquote, you know, the free time. So yeah, we'll see what I can do. I got some time off this week. I'll probably spend a good chunk of it editing, and then when I'm not editing, I'll do Journey to the Farlands or other stuff. Yeah, because I want to start editing Java SMP episodes. I mean, I know you know why I want, especially for like the recent ones, but I figure it's just kind of nicer to have them edited anyway. They're a bit more watchable that way. They're a bit more palatable, because they're not quite, I don't know, even like Journey to the Farlands I'd argue isn't like all that palatable. I don't really, I haven't historically really had the mindset of making this series like entirely palatable. I mean, there's only so much I can do for something like this where I just kind of have to walk somewhere and just kind of film pretty much every second of it. So yeah, it's guaranteed that not all of it's gonna be all that fun, but it has its moments for sure. And I've put a good deal of work into some of the episodes for sure. I mean, I guess I put a good deal into all of them, given that, you know, the walking and whatnot. But no, I've definitely had a lot of fun making some of the more entertaining episodes that aren't just me walking silently or me walking and rambling on. But there's only so many ways you can do it. And even with like the other series I've got going, I've like I don't really have much of a motivation to actually, like, you know, do high quality editing and stuff. I don't have like a program to do that, and I think I'm just too lazy for that anyway. At least right now. I don't got much of a reason to. Hardly that many people kind of stumble across the channel in the first place, so it's not that bad. And that's why I also don't do a lot of the Twitch stuff that a lot of streamers usually do, with like alerts and you know, starting soon kind of stuff. I used to do starting soon, but I realized it's kind of redundant until you have people like start to show up. But like, I don't know, it doesn't seem to have much of a use, and I don't even know how long I did that for. That's also another thing I gotta do in terms of like the editing stuff is I gotta go through the Journey of the Farlands episodes. At least, you know, I'll chip away at it every once in a while when I'm bored, when I'm like really bored, because yeah, but I'll chip away at them and kind of remove breaks and some segments. We'll see. Probably no walk. Like if I'm walking during a segment, I probably won't remove it. Like there's parts of like episodes where it's like silent, like my mic, like the game sound isn't working, but I just have to keep it, so you'll still at least be able to like watch it. That's kind of the in theory, all that in theory kind of stuff, and that's kind of how, I guess, how I approach things in general, in theory, because yeah, that is certainly something. All right. Oh, a boat traveling. How exciting. How terrific indeed. Might turn my game down a touch. I don't know why. Like I've done I played the world for so long, but I don't know why. But like recently, like the grass sound has been starting to get to me, so I've just been keeping it a bit quieter, piping it down a little bit, because it usually I kind of mute it out, but oh, somewhat recently I've just been getting a bit more bothered by it. So yeah, that has definitely been something that has happened. Oh gosh. Mm. Okay. Oh, I gotta go kind of resync the chords a little bit. They're a little off at the outpost to begin with. I don't know how I hadn't gotten sick of it earlier. You know, I've been streaming for a year. Probably he's playing in this world for a year. I'm surprised that it didn't get to me at all. I'm sure there might have been like 1 or 2 points where it did, but I don't know. I haven't really encountered, or at least recall. I can't really recall any cases of that, but recently I can. I think that's partially why I sold the out. Why I was like so anxious to sell the outpost, because I was just like, I don't want to listen to this anymore. I think my game sound is. Oh yeah, it's like cranked up a little bit. It's just the way it goes. I have my music turned down because if it's on like super high volume, then the music's just like overpowering even me probably. Don't want that. Don't want the music to overpower my voice. That would not be very good. You're building a barn on Java. Oh yeah, Java SMP, yes. Yes, instead of getting users the natural gear. Well, it's good to take it a little bit slow and do the stuff you want to do first. I gotta continue the villager grind. I guess I did film Java yesterday as well, or before the finale of the Farland anniversary. I didn't get a whole lot done, I'll be honest. I kind of just expanded farms and did trading the whole episode. And I'll probably keep doing that for a good while. So I'm sure that I won't stream that for a good while, at least until I'm doing something a little bit different, because, yeah, but, yeah, you're broke, so that's okay. But I'll get around to some of the other stuff after the whole beginning kind of grindy stages. It's just kind of how it is for me now, because I gotta like enchant things properly now, because I'm starting to go through durability like it's nothing, gathering resources. So yeah, I gotta definitely do some enchanting and get things into shape for sure. But yeah, I'll be doing that for a while. I'm gonna keep trying to play on the server, you know, every day or every other day kind of thing, because I want to keep some consistency, and of course just kind of force some of the early to mid, I guess, stage of work with the villagers and stuff. But that's the part that I have the most trouble with, so if I can get over that heap, then it might make the rest of it a bit easier. I kind of just got around to that point in Sarber before it ended. So it was good. I was building stuff. I can probably do a bit better this time around with things. Oh, and I got a possible mega base theme as well, if I for like, you know, mid season. I'm sure it'll definitely be a good ways down the road, because I'm gonna be at this jungle base for a while, but I always like to have the next steps kind of laid out. I've got a really kind of unique style that I might try and go into. It's like 2 styles that I have never tried before, at least formally, so that'll be fun. And in terms of modded, I'm not sure, because just due to the schedule I have, it's been difficult trying to do that. I might try and film an episode or even a double episode this week. Although I've said that for weeks now. I might finally just bite the bullet and stream it. Like, I don't know about tomorrow, because I do work tomorrow night. Could stream tomorrow morning. I'll probably do it on like Thursday if I do it. Then I can film like a double episode for like double progress, and then it'll just edit them. And I don't have to worry about, like, you know, comments or whatever, because comments are pretty few and far between. I get some good viewership, but comments are a bit rarer. Most people are kind of just checking it out for like a good few seconds and click off, which is how it works. It's how it all works. The way it is. But yeah. So yeah, modded is kind of a work in progress. I think for that too, I guess I just gotta kind of get myself committed to stuff like I am with Java, and you know, try not to let Java become like season 1 did. I think I mean already do the way I'm approaching it, and the way we've been all the fun we've been having and stuff. It's well a bit different to season 1 in that way. So I'm hoping due to that it'll be a bit better for me. But like for people watching those videos, you know, it sounds all fine and dandy. Just because you're only really seeing the side of me that's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get so much progress, and then, you know, falls flat on its face, you know, behind the scenes kind of thing. The fun we've been having and the trauma we've experienced. Yep. What is time? So yeah, hopefully that'll at least help things, or help, you know, keep things alive. At least, you know, we can enjoy it. we can enjoy things for what they are. Have the moments and whatnot. And I still can't decide if I want to do a series on another game, like it's like an actual like channel series. I don't even know what game I'd do anyway. That's something I've been thinking about either for like fall or like, you know, have it be like something to go with modded that's just not streamed. I mean, not, I mean that it is streamed, but like it's like I guess not edited as much. Be more like a Journey to the Farlands-esque thing where it's just like more long form. See if I could find the game that would be good for that kind of thing. Because I've already got enough stuff that I'm editing on the go now with Java and modded. Well, I'm hoping I can kind of blast through Java because I got to re-upload the videos. Just because I'm going to kind of have it be all unified and edited. Probably relatively short. I mean, like half hour to an hour is usually the length per episode. I usually don't go much, like, you know, shorter. I try not to go too much longer. I don't know, I kind of just see where it ends up. Because I still like the long form, but yeah. See, I don't know what I'll do with the game. I'm like, I wonder if I would just film that like spontaneously kind of thing rather than like have a schedule for it. Just film it kind of whenever I feel like it. I'd have to decide on what game I'm gonna stream. So I got a good handful of them, but it's just a matter of which one I really feel like, you know, playing on stream. Yeah. I'll think on that. I think that'd be better, like doing modded and this other game as like the two series in the fall rather than two Minecraft series like I did previously with like Minecraft Through Time and Hardcore Adventures, just so that there's, you know, I can dedicate all the Minecraft series energy into modded and this and Java, and then the, you know, have something else. It's a bit of a different experience. But yeah, I think that's the plan. Yeah, if I were to stream like another game, I'd only do like hour-long episodes, or might even do less than that. Could even just do it in smaller chunks. I mean, I might try and do just hours, and then just keep it like roughly edited, so at least like some of the rough bits are edited out. It's definitely something that's nice. Don't really have the strength to go through this series and do all that, so there's just a lot of those moments, I'm sure. But yeah. Yes, it's just how it is. I got a lot of Minecraft series running, but I can't really make much of it or change any of that really, because Journey to the Farlands kind of just has to continue, and I don't really feel like changing the schedule for it other than like daily, just because I like it that way. I get the most progress done that way. And even at that rate, you know, it's still quite a ways. So if I lessened it, it would only make the journey even longer. So I'll keep this the same, and Java I'll, you know, stream that every once in a while when there's cool new stuff happening. That's kind of what I've been doing already. So it's not quite a traditional series in that respect, where it's like there is a bit of a development going on, but there's a lot of behind the scenes going on too. So I don't like, you know, do it all the time. I like stream it all the time. I feel it could become very oversaturated if I did it like that. And it just like, you know, with every, you know, it being like a Journey to the Farlands thing where like every second is there and I have to edit through it all, it'd just be a mess. So yeah, I'm just doing mainly like more of like a highlights almost kind of thing, where it's only like the Cole's notes or whatever. Just a very rough note. Yes. Yeah, I guess we'll see how the next episode of Modded goes. I got a plan for what I want to do. I want to do my starter base in the next episode, so it'll probably be a longer one, maybe a double part. You know, working, because since it's like a project, like working on that, I might just do like a double episode, and then they'll just, you know, release in accordance kind of thing. But I want to work on the airship starter base. I already talked about it, but yeah, it'll be cool. Being able to fly around an adventure sounds wonderful. Having like a mobile base like that, kind of experiment with just how much I can do with the mod that adds to them. You know, what I can put inside the ship and, you know, all that. But certainly it'll be a good time. And I'll probably start trying to do some other dimension stuff, and I might get to technical probably after the dimensions. I think I'll just get around to technical later. Like I might like sprinkle it in for the next few episodes, but I might try and get into it, you know, a bit more in depth later on when I don't have as much to think about. When I'm trying to get good gear, you know, beyond diamond, because the mod pack has stuff above diamond tier. So that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun, hopefully. So they're kind of different experiences. They're all kind of a bit different. And then, of course, when I'm kind of ready to offload modded, I'll do another series. But I'll get across that bridge when I get to it. Kind of hoping modded sticks around for a while. I don't think it'll become like a big thing, but you know, if it's around for a good 20 or 30 episodes, I think that's a good success. You know, considering I'm doing it like once a week. Well, I'm trying to do it once a week. I've been putting it off because what I filmed that episode almost a month ago now. But time is really flown by recently. I swear August has went by so quickly. I can't believe that was Farland anniversary was 2 weeks. Like that was just the entire 2 weeks that I'd streamed. I don't know, it's crazy. It's weird. It's all over the place, but it's certainly something that has happened. So I guess I'll just roll with it and keep moving forward and continue my adventures. Yeah, well, yeah, fall is, yeah, it's coming. It's all happening pretty quick. Ooh, some real stunning terrain though. A lot of stunning terrain this episode. I'm really liking it. A nice, nice, you know, foray back into the beauty of the natural world here. fall is certainly a time here where I live, at least. Right about that coordinate resyncing thing, I guess I'll start doing that after I'm around this bend here. Yeah, I guess I'll stick to my initial plan that I came up with after the marathon episodes, is that I wanted to do longer episodes, but not quite marathon. So like 4 or 5 hour streams a bit more commonly, at least for the next few weeks, just to get a bit more of a foot forward than I already do. Which, I mean, it's not really all that much. I mean, especially after the Outpost, that kind of balanced things out now. So I'll have to get a bit more of a foot forward now with some longer episodes, but not quite crazy long. I don't think I'll do any more crazy long episodes like that. Maybe like an 8 hour, but I don't know if I'd really do that all that often either. That's also kind of like a rare occasion. The marathon episodes being so close like that, like doing like 3 of them in the last month, was just, something that I just landed on doing. Just kind of ended up going on that way. But yeah, we'll see where I can get, and then kind of figure out some kind of schedule for school. I think it'll probably be more like an hour a day kind of thing when school rolls around. Like, even with, like, if I have extra time, I'll probably try and do other stuff. Like, I think regarding the schedule, school takes up a good chunk of the day, and then work. So if I'm like working on a weekday, then I'm not gonna stream that day, basically. Unless I do like I guess I could do like a half-hour stream after work. That would also be like an 11:30 to midnight stream. I mean, it's possible, but I start school in like 2 weeks. So I got a good 2 weeks to go. When is it exactly? Yeah, I guess it is pretty much exactly 2 weeks, because it'll be like the 5th or the 6th of September when I go back. And so I'll have until then to do these longer episodes, and then probably on the weekends I'll aim to try and do them longer, at least like 20 to 30,000 blocks. But I'm aiming to do at least like 20 to 30,000 blocks a day from now on. Like, today is probably not the best starting point for that, so I'll probably have tomorrow be the starting point, or Thursday, just because I'm a bit winded after the I worked for 5 days before today, and then I also did a bunch of streams with commentary, especially with the Farlands anniversary. So I'm gonna cool it a little bit. Yeah, it'll be a shorter episode today, but it's always nice to have a bit of a shorter one every once in a while. I haven't had a short episode in a while. It's not even really gonna be all that short. It'll still be like 2 hours. I still got enough in me for at least probably another hour. I'll probably just do no commentary though from there, just because. And then I'm sure no commentary for the next few episodes after this. Oh, and I still gotta do a before during the Farlands. I'll kind of just do that every once in a while. Like it kind of just worked doing it daily for a little bit there when I was working every day. It was just due to like how I was working for those, like I think 2 days I did them. I might do it again tomorrow night after work. You know, do like a short one here or there. But yeah, I'm gonna try and aim for that to be once a week, and then the weekend I'm gonna try and film modded or this new game I'm gonna stream or whatever, you know, whatever I come up with for a secondary thing, because I might do like the bi-weekly thing again, which I think is pretty nice just to do it interchangeably. Or I could just do one too. I could just do like modded only and not do a new series, because I'm gonna be pretty busy as is. And then I think Java around that point will probably have to go back to being unedited. Or at least I'll have like a backlog built up for when I do edit. I'll figure something out for Java, I'm sure. And then during the Farlands, I'll still try and keep it daily, even if I do work. I think I want to try and at least do like a half-hour stream, at least if I'm like chock full on that day. I'll try to maintain the streak, because now the streak's actually starting to get built back up again. But like inevitably trips do break streaks, but maybe I won't really count them since I can't really do anything about them. I can't really like pre-record for this series, because basically if I pre-record, it's basically just gonna be in, you know, for that day's episode. It's just taking time away from that day, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Like unless I walk out quite a bit ahead of a trip, but I'm not gonna bother myself with that. But yeah, daily episodes during the Farlands, and then before during the Farlands and modded will probably be once a week for both of them. And then yeah, I guess that'll be it. And then Java will just kind of be whenever I have stuff to stream. And once school rolls around, I'll probably try to stream that. I'll probably stream it a little bit less. I still kind of go back the way it was back in October of last year when I was just streaming during the Farlands basically, and a little bit of Newcraft here and there, but I guess it'll be like that. The channel will just be dominated by walking yet again, as if it hasn't been this whole time. I don't upload anything nearly as consistently, and for good reason. Oh, I'll do one more day. It's like 52 minutes of streaming, but I'll do one more day. Just to wrap things, wrap some conversations up, because I'm still kind of a bit chatty, so I'm sure I got another 10 minutes in me. Yeah, and then I guess it'll be kind of the push to, they didn't even have crafting tables, oh my god. And I make 2 crafting tables, and the reason I make 2 is so that when I place one, I have the slot already like stored in my inventory. Because that was a common thing that I would do, is that I would place the crafting table and then I'd fill up that slot and then I'd have to immediately get rid of something. So that's my fix, is just have 2 crafting tables. I never use, well, maybe I just use them interchangeably. You never know. They're pretty much duplicates of each other. Of course, they're the same block, so can't tell. But yes. Oh, I'm yawning a lot. I swear, it's only when I start streaming that I start yawning. Maybe during the Farlands just really chills me out to the point of just kind of being here and just mellowing out, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do Stardew daily as well, like an hour or 2 of that, just so I can actually get some progress done in that, because it takes a while to get anywhere in Stardew, I find, at least for me. because days just go by like nothing, much like Journey to the Farlands. Yeah, like I just feel so mellowed out when I do Journey to the Farlands, I swear. Like nothing else compares to it. Like I just feel like I've been just relax. It just feels so relaxing. I think beta is also really oh, what's the word? I'm trying to think of like a like almost rejuvenating, but like beta is very I mean, it's like soothing. The word I'm thinking of. I'm just it's on the tip of my tongue, kind of thing. Tranquilizing. Tranquilizing. What a word. That wasn't what I was thinking. I mean, I guess serene would work. It's very serene. It's very peaceful. Yeah. Untroubled. Except when it does get troubled. I don't know, I feel like there's just something about, just something so mundane about walking like this that it just kind of puts you in a bit of a state of being that you don't really go into otherwise. It's definitely something a little bit different. Okay. No, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I swear I've never heard that word before. That was just like one of the Google results, tranquilizing. Like tranquil makes sense, but tranquilizing, like trying to tranquilize yourself, trying to sedate, like I don't think it's quite to that degree. But I don't know, I feel like the journey is honestly, it's something I feel like it would work. Like even if I'm like after like a long day of school and working, it's just great. It's just great to just do a nice short stream of this. Just walk around a little bit, maybe have a little discussion. Got a 30-minute episode of Journey of the Farlands with me talking. It would go by like nothing now. Now I've done like multi-hour episodes. And like 20 to 30 minutes used to be like the standard for videos, and I guess still is for a lot of channels. Not me though. Not me. But I do stream every second of the journey, which I guess I don't know. I just do it this way just cause I don't really got much of a reason not to. Like just because I don't really feel like doing a combination of streaming and recording. Like I know the way Kurt does it is Kurt does like episodes where he edits them a little bit, so it's a bit more, nicer to watch. It's only like 30 minutes kind of thing. And then there's the live streams, which are like more like an hour to 2 hours. I kind of just do the live streaming method, and it kind of just works for me. And I usually let my own schedule and things influence the length of the episodes, so they're very dynamic. They're not like fixed. I don't really have a fixed guideline for episodes. I mean, usually if I have time if I have a lot of time and I don't feel like doing Journey of the Farlands, I just do like an hour, and then I do other stuff. But usually I tend to do like an hour plus. Less than that if I'm really in a pinch. Gotta accumulate some more mushrooms because I lost them all. But I think I'm gonna set a bit of more of a hard goal for the series. Is that I don't want to die again, which is a tall order for me, given how many times I've died in this world. But I want to try and challenge myself to not die. I want to challenge myself to try and take as little damage as possible when I'm like actively paying attention to it. No commentary when I'm doing other stuff. I don't know. It might be a little bit. I mean, I might try and reduce that. Like at least pause the stream when I need to do other stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. But I think challenging myself to not die, you know, another layer of complexity to the series. You know, it's not all that complex to begin with, so it's nice to have a little bit of some goals like that going on. There's really not a whole lot else going on. And of course, I guess 1/3 is coming up soon here. We got an odd 160,000 blocks, I think, to 1/3. So I'll have to like dedicate an episode to 1/3. I think, you know, crossing that, I feel like that's pretty monumentous. You know, a bit more monumentous than a quarter. 1/4. Come on, 1/3 is better than 1/4. At least a little bit. It also sounds a bit cooler. Because, you know, 1/3 is 1/3. Like, but yeah. Gosh, and the channel's already almost at 300 subscribers. The YouTube's is. I swear it was at 200 the other day. The 200 subscriber special was not even that long ago. Actually, I don't even know. It didn't feel like it was that long ago, but I think it was a while. Oh, it was a while ago. it was quite a while ago, actually. I'll be honest, because I remember I did the subscriber special when was that? That was around episode 165, I think. That was before the Farland anniversary, of course, you know, 14 videos. So yeah, it was definitely around a month ago. God, how's time going by so quickly? I mean, I'm seeing it in retrospect now, so I guess it makes sense that it feels like it went by so much quicker. Because really, the summer was just basically how I expected it to go. It wasn't really all that different. I'll be honest than how I was imagining. You know, I got a lot more progress done in Journey of the Farlands than I thought I would have. I mean, I kind of was hoping that I would get a good amount of progress done over the summer. I think well, if I do like this, you know, 30,000 blocks per episode after, you know, the day or two from now, then I can easily see surpassing 1 million throughout the summer, which is pretty good. 1 million blocks in like just the summer alone is pretty good. Because keep in mind, at the beginning of the summer, I was at like 3.1 million, just around that. So, you know, if we break 1/3 by the end of the summer, then I'll be able to, you know, it'll be pretty good. That'll be 1 million blocks. Oh, that's interesting. Probably a cave or something. Doesn't look like a spawner. Don't really feel like challenging things like that, but oh, I keep letting my inventory change back. I swear, our old habits die hard. Like in before Journey of the Farlands, I often find myself walking diagonally because I'm trying to walk in a straight line in that because that's how I did it back then. So initially, I was just going to the regular Farlands for like a few days. So yeah, I was walking in a straight line. So yeah, I often find myself going this way, and then I often find myself doing hidey holes and like all stuff like that, and all that stuff that I do now that I realize that yeah, I hadn't done that for very long. The hidey holes have been around for I think a few months now in the series. But honestly, Journey of the Farlands is just crazy for that though. Like I don't know, like for like, the time relativity stuff and whatnot. Like it's wicked wacky. What wacked wickedness. Chicken. Chicken sound. And then there's shrub. I don't remember I think they're still called shrubs because they got like this old texture. Look at that. Look at that. Shrub. And I think the oh, what is it? There's a biome in beta in like the old biome selection. Um, where is it? It might be the plains. I think the plains are like like the sparse plains with like the trees. I think there's one of them was called shrubland, which is actually what turned into the savannah. The savannah was basically shrubland. Shrubland, just amazing. And then I think there was another biome which is rainforest, which ended up being jungle. I don't remember what the rainforest was though. I don't think that was in the game, but I swear when I was playing with like beta with like the with biomes thing, like it said shrubland, so I'm gonna assume there is such thing. And I did actually play with a mini map on Journey to the Farlands for a short amount of time. Back when I was experimenting with mods. That was a long time ago. That was back, episode 15 or whatever, 14, 15. No, I don't know which one specifically. It was the one that's called Testing the Waters, where I was testing with mods and stuff. Shrubland sounds like a terrible amusement park. It really does. Yeah, like Biomes had different names. I wonder if, there might have actually been a biome in beta called Rainforest or something to that degree. I can always fact check it, look it up. Oh. Oh, dude, I took damage there, but I was trying to aim for the water. Yeah, I guess I think I'm in a rainforest right now. What's classified as rainforest? I think it's literally just like this like vibrant green biome. So I was right. It is literally called rainforest. And I guess it has a higher chance of rain happening in it, which I guess makes sense because it has rain in the name. I think that's shrubland, that biome. So these are the beta accurate biome names. They're not plains. This isn't a forest. It's a rainforest. Yeah, whatnot. Let's see what shrubland biome was. Yeah, I think this literally this is the shrubland with like the sparse trees. Yeah, I was right. Ah, what a crazy place. The official biome names back then were just very interesting. And there, of course, these biomes were removed in the next few updates. Biomes before beta 1.8, indeed. Let's see. So yeah, the biomes in beta go as follows. So there's the forest. That's like the normal colored, like that. I think it's like this kind of colored grass with the trees. I think that's what that is over there, maybe. So yeah, there's like the forest biome. There's savanna, which I guess is like, I don't remember what savanna is. It's another subtype of the plains biome. Maybe the shrubland is the more plainy area. And then there's the desert, which is still around. There is plains as well. Plains is like purely nothing. Like if there's like no trees in plains biomes in beta. I much like modern Minecraft, I guess. So I guess shrubland and savanna are slightly different. I think the savanna has. What's the difference? I guess I can read up on it. Rainforests. Okay, now we're trying to read a wiki page while doing this. Very wet biomes with many trees. Oh, so yeah, there's a bigger chance of there being larger trees in the rainforest biome, which is what's right up ahead here. Which I guess makes sense because you can see a lot more big trees. It's only like 1/3 or whatever. Instead of 1 in 10 like in all other biomes. Epic. They are similar to forests, but have a large amount of tall grass, which tall grass, by the way, is this right here. This is what tall grass is in old versions. Tall grass now is like the 2-block tall grass, of course, but anyway. Sometimes they're consistent and continuous. Cover generated and lush green grass due to the temperature and rainfall requirements. A biome is classified as a rainforest if the temperature is greater than 97% and the rainfall is more than 90%. It's very interesting. The biome, this could be the biome with some of the most cliffs and hills because the world generator reduces height variation at lower rainfalls. So I guess that explains why there's so much of this. So much of this going on due to the rainfall. Seasonal forest. I guess this is another biome. I guess I'll just go through them. This is fun. So what is seasonal forest? Let's look into that after I'm done my quick maneuvering here. So they spawn with a temperature of 97% or greater and a rainfall value between 45 and 90% and are commonly found between. This is just the Minecraft wiki, by the way. And they're commonly found between forests and rainforests and near plains biomes. They're identical to forests except their canopies are lower density. So I guess that's like a transition biome almost. Only capable of spawning oak trees, have a little bit of tall grass, sometimes can be more present. And there's the forest with many trees and a little bit of tall grass. Wolves spawn in the forest biome, where birch trees also spawn. So yeah, that's why there's no birch trees in these biomes, because I guess the code only allows them in certain biomes. I won't read the temperature stuff out. That doesn't mean a whole lot. The grass color can be dull green, lush green, and bluish gray, depending on the temperature and rainfall values of the region. I wouldn't classify much terrain as bluish gray, like grass color. It's a unique way to describe it. I guess that's like the very pale looking one. I guess that's what they're getting at. It's the forest is the most common biome in the game. Swampland, identical to shrubland with only the unused color variables and the biome name differing. Will it never regenerate? Swamplands alongside the shrublands were often one of the smallest generating biomes at the time. The swampland could often be found near a forest. So I guess it's like a lush version of the plains biome, where there's like huge stretches of terrain that aren't inhabited with trees, that are just grassy. Maybe that's what, because